Look, Alex Jones, that's Reggie from Players Club, the one that got hit in the back of Chi-Town, baby, the one that got hit in the back of the head by Debo on the Players Club. He also played in Jamie Foxx. Look, he said he refused to wear the dress in Hollywood. They offered him six figures, nearly $1 million, to put on that dress, but he said he stuck to his morals and principles, refused to wear it. Let's get into the content, fam.
Always heard about this. You always hear about, in Black Hollywood, you ain't made it until you either play a gay role or you get offered a gay role. And I'm like, oh my God, it has finally happened to me. So I get a call from my agent one day, and he was just like, Alex, a huge offer just came across my desk. Huge movie, a lot of money, huge director, and I just had to run it by you. I was like, cool, so what is it? He's like, well, I do want to just let you know up front, it's a gay role. And before I even get into it, would you play a gay role? And I told him respectfully, no. Just nothing against gay people. I have gay friends, gay family. I know gay people, but just personally, that's just not something I'm trying to do. I have two young black sons, and I'm their example, and that's just not something I want to do, right? He goes, respectfully. He goes, but can I ask you a personal question? I said, yeah, no problem. He said, what is it about black men or the black culture? Why are you guys so homophobic? And I'm like, well, I can't speak on behalf of everybody else. I'm just speaking on behalf of myself. It's not something I want to do as a black man with two young black sons. You know what I mean? And a beautiful wife and a daughter. That's just not something I want to portray. I said, and let me explain to you what happens in the African American community. So long story short, when we blow up as a character art, you become that dude for the rest of your life. You black, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to say a name. Alfonso Ribeiro, Carlton, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. One of the greatest roles in TV history, right? Made millions and millions of dollars off this role. One of the most famous actors in the world off that one character, right? But to black folks, he is Carlton to the day he dies. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Facts.
So I'm going to give you the example of what I'm talking about. So as far as Alfonso Ribeiro, we all know Alfonso Ribeiro could be in the next Avatar movie. No, I did it for their reasons. That's just not my style. That's just not something I'm doing. And I'm never going to do something I'm not comfortable with. Now, there are some things that you go, hey, man, that might be, crossing the line, or that might be going too far, but that's just something that I can tell you, I don't care how much money it is, I'm not going to do that. And it was a crazy offer. But again, my morals and my values are bigger than anything that I could just do on TV or a screen. Because again, the number one thing in my life is me being a father and being an example to my two black sons and my daughter. You know what I mean? That means more to me than anything.
And you said it was a crazy offer. How much was it?
Man, it was in the six figures if I had taken it. But like I said, that's just not, I didn't even need to read the script. I didn't need to know, oh, what if it was such and such in it with you? Still, I'm the one that those dudes are gonna run a train on. It's kind of like going back to what I told you about with John Singleton. I'll just be known as the coochie eater. And then I got shot. And then I got shot in the back. Like, really? It's up to you to say yes or no in this business. You get what I'm saying? It's up to you, and you have to live with the consequences. It's almost like, reaping what you sow, or believing in the golden rule, doing unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you're going to put that out there, hey, just be ready for what's going to come back. And again, I say it very clearly, nothing against gay people. Like I said, gay family, gay friends, no gay people. I went to a high school, one of the most famous high schools in LA, Fairfax High School. And anybody in LA that's watching know, they had a gay club. They had a gay class at my school, in high school. So I was always around it. That's just not, that's not my lane. You feel me?
He say the difference between him and a lot of people that fly to LA for the glitz and glam is that he grew there. They flew there. And that's what they don't understand. People are already waiting on you to get off that motherfucking plane, bus, or automobile. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. He refused to put on the dress. He say Jamie Foxx, Martin, Wesley Snipes, they all did it for their own reasons, fam. And I don't know why. You either gonna play a gay role or you gonna put on a dress in some type of way. You know what I mean? Look, bro. Uh, and if you don't, there's consequences and repercussions for you not wanting to risk it all. You won't become a big star in Hollywood, fam. This is why everybody, eh, a lot of people say NBA young boy, man. NBA young boy, before he went to jail, he was wearing lipstick and nail polish. Young Thug wearing a dress. Lil Baby, dress, thigh tats, Sauce Walker, gay. You know what I mean? Real shit. You see what I mean? You can just the list goes on, fam, and it's a reason they do it because you gotta give it away to get there. You know what I mean? It's because people have fetishes, and this is a very demonic industry. This is what people don't understand about this because everybody want to get in. You want to get in. You want to get in. Well, you have to ask yourself, are you comfortable calling this old man daddy? You know what I mean? Daddy, daddy, daddy. Are you comfortable calling your peer daddy? You see how Lil Dump is calling NBA Youngboy daddy. NBA Youngboy is being mentored by Birdman. Soon he gonna be calling Birdman daddy. Birdman was kissing Wayne, BG, Turk, and Juvenile too, but we can't confirm that he actually kissed Juvenile in the mouth. Look, bro, they are just my examples right now, but I want you to use this as what's really going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to risk your manhood. You sell that soul. You know, are you gonna put on a dress and twirl, or are you gonna play that role all the way? You know what I mean? You gotta ask yourself, bro, what is it worth? Yeah, I mean, yeah, what is it worth? They saying $1 million is like $100,000 in 2025, going in 2026. Is it really worth everything you think you stand for to make it in that industry? Hey, you be the judge of that. You know what I mean? You be the judge of that. Me personally, I'd rather continue being one of the dopest flyers, most lyrical. You know what I mean? Look, the list goes on. You know what I mean? I could sit here and name uh, all my perfections, and I'll probably be here for a couple of days. You know what I mean? The stream will last forever. But look, I'm just telling you, when you're not willing to get on your fucking knees for these guys, you know what I mean? And that's for men and women. When you're not really to get on your knees and sacrifice your morals and principles, you're gonna be running a marathon. This is what Nipsey Hussle was talking about. It's a marathon. It ain't no sprint. It ain't no fucking sprint. If you think making it, whatever that means to you, is about you getting there quick, you got another thing fucking coming. You know what I mean? Real shit. Real shit. Drop it in the comments, man. Squads from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. We going that way. Like it or not. Yeah, like it or not. I'm never stopping because I'm popping. This is just what I do. This is what I do. Yeah, a lot of people, this is you, this is that, this is that. Look, this is what I do. Yeah, point blank period. It's what I've always done. This is for some of y'all, it might be your first time ever catching a broadcast, and it's like, oh, you know what? This dude is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. Stick around. Yeah, stick around. The show goes on. But you might really, yeah, not, I think he's kind of cool. Like, you might really just be like, you know what? He's the one. You know what I mean? And then guess what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to tell you, you're right. You're fucking right. You know what I mean? Real shit. And I don't talk to everybody everywhere all the time. But when I do, they understand. I'm the truth. Scores from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga, peace. And hype my shit up, please.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip.
I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.